Hi there, you're watching Synthwave Minis, and today we're painting the leader of the kit, Uthar the Destined. The steps are basically the same as those for the warriors that I did last week, so we'll start with the armour and cover all with screamer pink. Then add off-white and put that in the middle of each panel, now completely cover with Vallejo fluorescent pink. And adding off-white into this as well, doing the same thing, putting it in the middle of each patterns for some basic highlights. For the last step, go back to the off-white plus pink and edge highlight all the panels with it. Now we can move on to the next main part, which is all of his clothes, including his big old cape. So first step, mix 1000 Suns blue with Baccarat blue, or just any light blue, about a 50-50 mix, and cover everything. Don't forget underneath the cape and the gloves as well. Now we can just do a couple simple highlights using more Baccarat blue, or the light blue, and adding a tiny bit of off-white for the top ones. Just do the highlight over the raised areas in the clothes and the creases or folds on the cape. Now we'll move on to some of the smaller details. To cover the boots and sword handle right on side, use a beige or tan colour for the belt and the sword sheath, and as well as the tassels on the ornament on his back. Let's do the head now. I've gone for a very pale skin tone, so I mixed the off-white into Bugman's Glow and used more of the off-white for highlights. And obviously I have to make him classic dwarf ginger, so I covered the beard in orange and eyebrows with Fire Bright Dragon. Now all that's done, we can do the metallics, and I'm going to start with the best bit, which is gold. And I've covered a lot of this model in gold, like bits on the weapons, the emblems and designs on the armour, as well as the rivets all over it. Then we can do the other metal bits. I used Iron Warriors over everything else, and added spots of Iron Hand Steel over the more raised bits and just around the metal, like in random spots for variety. We're getting pretty close to the end now, so cover everything but the pink, blue and gold with Agrakler shade. Then we'll move on to the sword's blade, and I'm doing the same kind of energy weapon thing from the warriors. So first, cover the black on the blade with fluorescent pink, then get your light blue on the edge of your brush and add streaks of it coming from the middle to look like lightning. And I think it makes a really cool energy weapon effect that really isn't that hard. That's the model done, so now we can move on to the base. I started by covering the rock he's standing on with a mixture of orange and brown, then gradually added more orange and dry brushed it over the top. Then I covered the rest of the base, plus some of the bits of on the bottom of the rock with sterling mud, added a couple spots of green for moss, stuck down grass tuft and painted the rim black. Oh, sorry, almost forgot. I also covered the rock with Agrakler shade. There you have it, Uthar the Destined, ready to lead the squats to glory and treasures. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.